Good morning. My name is Paul Ferrillo. You may also know me as Director Fury of the Cyber Avengers. Here today to talk to you about a less than sexy topic called cybersecurity supply chain risk management. In the past, this was one of those topics that for many was kept in the broom closet and only brought out for meals. But today, that's all changed. There have been some very serious hacks of third party production companies. The one in particular that I talk about today is the Netflix hack, where a hacker stole all the episodes of Orange is the New Black from a production vendor that works with not only Netflix but other television studios. The hacker held those episodes for ransom. The ransom wasn't paid. They were released, and Netflix obviously couldn't realize any money on those episodes. What is supply chain risk management? It's a longer story, but fortunately, the National Institute of Standards and Technology's Cybersecurity Framework, version 1.1, has a great deal of information around cybersecurity supply chain risk management, and they give certain suggestions for people like you to implement in your own companies. Here are some of those suggestions. Number one, have a plan in place for each of your vendors and suppliers and determine what level of access they need to your network. Do they need full access, partial access, or something in between? You should practice the rule of least privilege access to only give the access that the vendor needs and nothing more. Second, have a questionnaire in place about each vendor's cybersecurity posture. What procedures and policies do they have? What implementations of frameworks do they have? Know in particular what standards the third-party vendor must comply with. For instance, PCI DSS. Understand what assessments they have had, and understand too what requirements you are under and when you need to protect certain types of data. 3, have a contract in place with each of your suppliers and vendors. Make sure that contract also has provisions regarding cyber insurance. Finally, audit your third-party vendors and suppliers, not just paper audits about their compliance with policies and procedures that they must undertake, either because they must undertake it or you've required it under contract. In-person audits are much, much better. You have to get out there, meet the vendors, meet the suppliers, meet their CISOs to understand fully what cybersecurity procedures they've taken. Well, enough for now. For me, this is Paul Ferrillo on the East Coast on June 22nd, 2017. Thanks for listening. Bye.